everyone. I'm very excited to be here on school. Welcome to day one. And I am excited to introduce you to the Mrs. HR in a Box Challenge. So today we're going to start with the foundation. And the foundation is about getting your HR AI system up and activated. So if you're a business owner, HR beginner, and yes, I'm reading from my notes. So you see my eyes going over here. Or someone tired of manually handling employee paperwork, compliance, or onboarding, today is your first step toward building an HR system that finally works for you. So by the end of day one, you'll have your dashboard ready, your tools unlocked, and a clear understanding of what the Mrs. HR in a Box platform can do for your business. So here's what we'll accomplish today. The very first thing you need to do today is download your free 2-week trial of Mrs. HR in a Box. So this is what I'm thinking. You get the Mrs. HR in a Box free to start, and you get to use everything in Mrs. HR in a Box if you can figure it out with me for the next 14 days. So you'll have time once you download it to go through my course and figure out how to start up your HR framework for your business or for your company. So let's get started. I want these videos to be no more than 10 minutes because let me tell you, I am reading and learning all the time, and 10-minute nuggets is the best thing to have. So I personally like 10-minute nuggets. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started first by going to mrshrinabox.com. So you type in or paste mrshrinabox.com, and I'm going to actually expand this a little bit, make it a little bigger, because for whatever reason, it's like at 50%. So, and I like to see things bigger. So super proud of Mrs. HR in a Box, our complete HR toolkit built on FYHR Pro. So the FYHR Pro developers, shout out to Alberto, have worked for months, maybe years, because they were working behind the scenes before I met them, creating this human resources meets AI tool. So the first thing you need to know is click on this start the free trial. And when you click on, you're going to be able to just start your free trial. I already have it, so I'm already in here. If you look at the bottom, you'll see this is DT for Dr. Thatch. Once you are a part of the Mrs. HR in a Box system, or once you have access, you'll see your initials down here at the bottom. So you want to log into your dashboard. So I'm going to go back, and you want to go back to your home. And once you're inside, go back even further. Okay. Once you're inside your dashboard, you'll see information that's really important. So Mrs. HR in a Box versus ChatGPT. This is really important to understand, especially if you're new to AI. So if you're new to AI, you probably think, well, why can't I just use AI to do all of the different things for my business? Most newbies, most beginners, all of us, I do the same thing. Even with Mrs. HR in a Box, sometimes I'll cheat and just think I'll go to ChatGPT. But what'll happen is I have to keep giving it more and more prompts to get to the answer. With Mrs. HR in a Box, this is a purpose-built HR platform. So it has one purpose, to answer HR questions. And so it is a software suite of 9 integrated HR tools, plus what we call Doc Studio, which are documents that are already pre-prepared that can be built upon. And they're designed specifically to handle HR workflows from the United States based on the United States employment laws. So everything from hire to fire, like I always say. So here's a quick comparison table. Mrs. HR in a Box, you have 9 HR tools. General chat box, there's no HR specific modules. With Mrs. HR in a Box, you have built-in state federal guardrails. With ChatGPT, there's no real legal vetting. You have to do some of that vetting yourself. Now, I do like to take the this opportunity to say, I am not an attorney and this is not legal advice. And just like any HR person, you should consult. Once you consult your HR person, you should consult an attorney because I am an HR person. The outputs are structured, editable. Oh my goodness, editable, not edible, edit, goodness, editable, not editable docs and workflows. And the policies, you'll have quick speed to policies, quickly written. And this is perfect for HR pros like myself and first timers. So I love the fact that AI is leveling up the playing field. So you can have someone like me who has 25 years of experience or someone with less, maybe a year or two of experience, and you can get the same information and accomplish the same goals. And of course, you still need to learn and study, but this is what Mrs. HR in the Box does. So make sure you get familiar with it. This is the Mrs. HR in the Box suite. We have Ask HR Plus, Policy Plus, JD Builder Plus. I'm just so excited. So if I'm stumbling over my words, if you know me, it's because I'm excited. Smart Hire, Total Comp, Learning Lab, Process Plus, HR HQ, HROI, and Doc Studio. So meet me, that's me. I'm the expert behind the program. I have 25 years of HR excellence. And the bottom line, ChatGPT is a flexible drafting tool, good for brainstorming and generic writing. Mrs. HR in a Box is an HR system, pre-wired, compliance safe, structured, and designed to cut chaos out of HR. So let's get to it. You can try it before you buy it. Scroll back up to the top, click Start Free Trial, and then you'll enter your information. And let's get started with Quick Start. So today, our challenge number one was to understand the core differences between Mrs. HR in a Box and goodness gracious, between Mrs. HR in a Box and ChatGPT. And we want to learn what makes the platform safe and audit ready. So state and federal legal logic, compliance flags, ADA requirements, wage hour guidelines, progressive discipline workflow. All of these things are inside of Mrs. HR in a Box. So your assignment today is to choose one tool inside the platform and complete it today. So for example, if you go inside the platform, one of the first things you'll see is build an onboarding checklist. So that could be your first assignment. I am going to build an onboarding checklist. So number one, open the process. So excited when it opens. Select the process. So you can put an O in. The process is onboarding. Not open enrollment. I keep missing. There it is. So, so you want to create an onboarding checklist. So how about, I keep scrolling. How about pre-boarding setup? We'll start there in California. And then you hit the lightning button. So let's see what happens. So this tells us the pre-boarding setup, what to do next. And it's not quite the onboarding checklist I was looking for. So just like AI, again, you have to teach AI. Say, I want an onboarding checklist. And hit the lightning button. Certainly. Now here's your onboarding checklist. So the difference is, unlike ChatGPT, is pulling from all of the information that is inside of the Mrs. HR in a Box system, and it's making sure it covers everything specifically for California inside this prompt. So it's understanding your prompt, but also pulling out information that was programmed into Mrs. HR in a Box. So that's it for now. Like I said, we want to keep it short. Thank you for all hanging out with me. This is one of my first day one videos on school. You can also find this video on YouTube. Join my YouTube channel, my school channel, my Instagram, and like, subscribe, and share. I'm Dr. Thatch, Dr. Thelá Thatch, Mrs. HR, signing off.